Never say no to help.
А тут уже творится полный трындец, конечно.
You're okay.
Привет, Royal Family. А ты, оказывается, ситх, да?
And here's our guest of honor. Kyrus, if the Jedi takes one step toward their majesties, cut their throats.
It will be done, my master.
We're no threat to you. Please, at least release my wife.
I know you can exploit any advantage, Jedi. So the soldiers had to die. The civilians, too. I do, after all, take pride in being thorough.
I'm the one you want. Call Kyrus off and we'll talk.
What could you possibly offer compared to what I already have? I'm no mere infiltrator. I am Organ Blazes, and I am a child of the Emperor. I was brought before the Emperor as an infant, and imprinted with his power, his consciousness. I shared the greatest mind in the galaxy. With the first sun concealing my presence, I joined hundreds of my brothers and sisters scattered throughout the Republic to watch and wait.
Who is this first son you speak of?
Supreme among those to receive this honor. I can't even comprehend the power he wields. This is immaterial. An Imperial fleet is coming. You will all be destroyed, and without the Rift Alliance, the Republic is finished. But the Empire is merciful, Your Highness. Your planet could be spared the coming destruction.
How? Tell me.
Order your bodyguards to kill the Jedi.
If your men attack me, they'll be cut down. Blazes can't escape justice.
But threatening someone's family, like you did on Balmora, that makes you as bad as this Empire.
We can't risk our people for this Jedi. If killing her will save them, we agree.
You are wise. Kyrus, I promised you the Jedi's heart. Now's your chance to claim it.
Да пизда твоему Кайрусу. Бля, невидимый мужик, Монкас. Что ты скажешь своему лорду Кайрусу?
Why won't you accept that our victory is inevitable? Destroying my servant won't end this.
Traitors deserve a slower end anyway.
First son of the Emperor will lead us to glory. Your death is the first step on that path.
It's over for you.
It has been agony, restraining myself from killing you.
И ты мертв.
He's dead? You... How could you... He seemed invincible. Why would he do this? Tobus Grell said Blazes was your ally.
These children of the Emperor seem intent on destroying the Rift Alliance and thereby the Republic.
Forgive us. We had to give in to him. Clearly, this Empire is too powerful. Millions of our people could have died at his whim.
We are all forced to make choices in the moment, and you submitted to evil.
I apologize. Your republic is new to us. I hope Tobus Grell and little Nadia are all right. We owe them so much.
Senator Grell and his daughter have earned their place on my ship. I'll take care of them.
We will ask the Republic for help getting home. Whatever your reasons for saving us, the Republic will receive a large donation for this.
That would more than suffice.
Goodbye, Jedi. Go safely.
Окей. Изи.
Battlefield's the best teacher.
Жопа твоя, best teacher. Дайте мне уже мою ученицу и все. Ну, пообщаемся,
Blasis was a
ребята.
Sith. He's dead, and the royal family are safe. But their soldiers weren't as lucky.
Jedi, quickly. You need to hear this.
Good to see you. My commanders and our droids routed an Imperial fleet near your position, but this report is odd. Our men had a dozen sudden power failures, a major communications fault. I'd call that sabotage.
Stay alert, and let me know if there's any more incidents.
I sense a Jedi business explanation approaching.
Master Sio's trying to get through.
Thank the Force you're all right. The Empire has launched a devastating offensive.
Ей.
The galaxy is again at war. Dozens of major systems are being invaded. An Imperial ambush almost broke the Republic fleet and the Jedi. Every hour more are lost. We managed to protect the core worlds, but the rest of the Republic is under fire.
The Empire never intended this peace to last.
I need you. All of you. The Rift Alliance worlds are the only ones still standing strong. We need you to... Wait. I don't see the Aragorn representative. Is Blasis all right?
I was forced to kill Blasis, to save innocent lives.
The children of the Emperor. Now,
Да,
of all times,
именно
you
сейчас.
say they've hidden themselves in the Republic.
Sounds like you've come across the children before.
Several years ago, one of the Dark Council turned and joined us. He brought valuable intelligence. He mentioned these children of the Emperor, but even the Dark Council only knew terrible rumors. We must be on guard. In the meantime, the Chancellor has invoked an ancient law giving Jedi Masters military authority. The Republic needs our leadership.
Окей.
What would you have me do?
We can't win with the armies we have. The Republic needs powerful allies. And you have already proven you could lead them. You and the Rift Alliance must search the galaxy, seek out the strongest forces you can find, to strike back at the Empire.
You won't be alone out there, Jedi.
Magukala hajat is ije.
Balmora will always be your ally, no matter what.
I'd rather follow someone I respect. Count me in too.
So it shall be.
We must begin our search for allies at once.
I must admit, this task does seem near impossible.
Да,
Blasis has
Изя.
murdered so many of my people alone. To fight all the children and this empire. Who could help us?
We need more than just soldiers. To truly face the Empire, we'll need superior tactics or technology.
Voltesak fet ut hazo negre. Akon ivolomar.
What of the Noeticons? The ancient masters who taught you the shielding technique? Their knowledge and experience could guide us.
9 Jedi Masters arguing isn't my idea of wisdom.
We recovered the last fragments of the Noeticons, and our most gifted engineers have been reconstructing them on Tython. They haven't responded to anyone, even the Council. But they may remember you. I must go. Leave for Tython and speak to the Noeticons. May the Force be with you.
Окей. May the Force be with me. Always. Travel to Typhon. Fish. Traveled. Эх, опять говорить с мертвыми джедаями, это так весело. У ситха сюжетка покруче, мы засасываем в себя мертвых ситхов, вместо того, чтобы общаться с мертвыми джедаями. Это покруче, я считаю.
Never say no to help.
Спустите меня уже на Тайфун.
You're okay.
Чувак охренел с того, что я ему бафов дал.
Never say no to help.
Ну, давайте пообщаемся.
Do you recognize me?
Broken vessel merely frees its contents. Your face is familiar.
Though life has written on you since we taught you the shielding technique.
Yes. Now I recall. I sensed the Sith were behind our sudden plunge into darkness.
A moment, Master Arca. Was the shielding technique successful? Did it save your master?
Yuan Par is alive and well because of the lessons you taught me.
That is most excellent news. Now, tell us what brought you here.
Мы в говне. Вот.
So, you seek an army to protect the Republic from its enemies. Quite a puzzle, even for us.
But not impossible, Master Tharis. The ancient Rakata boast in their writings of imprisoning a sleeping army.
As I remember, the Rakata conquered and enslaved most of the galaxy before they died out.
The translation? Oh, this is fascinating. Apparently, the Rakata imprisoned this army in stasis beneath a planet's surface.
But see, the writings are incomplete.
There's no record of which planet it is.
Perhaps we could extrapolate the planet's position from the rest of the writings.
They speak of a fading nova in the night sky during the prison's construction. In that time period? Then it's somewhere in the mid-rim. But we're missing a coordinate to pinpoint it.
See here, a monument proclaims our victory. And that's the Rakata term for Hoth. This monument on Hoth will have the last coordinate.
But go carefully. The Rakata protected their monuments from enemies and rebelling slaves. Its guardians may still be active.
Thank you for all you've done.
You've done a great service in reawakening us. For now, we must conserve our energy. And you have an army to find.
May the Force be with you, and with the Republic.
Блять, Trivial to Hot. Мы только недавно съебались с этой помойки. Ну, это конец сюжетки, так что нас заставляют покататься. Ну, имеется в виду конец второго акта сюжетки. Так-то нас еще ждет Белсавис, ВОЗ, Карелия. 4 планеты, или 3, или 4.
Okay.
Так что погнали изучать. Ракатские технологии.
Okay.
ну. А что надо нажать? А, вот сюда. О. Здрасте.
The Rakata left you behind when their civilization fell. Who or what are the Eshka? That's absolutely terrible.
These Eshka could tear the Empire like a rag. Got my vote.
No, your masters sent orders. They've got plenty of slaves already. The Infinite Empire's cruelty will not begin again.
Done and done.
Глупое решение, но достаточно джедайское.
But my Senate clearance got us some answers. It's a world called Belsavis.
And the Ashka won't be lonely. The Republic's using Belsavis as a high-security prison.
I wonder if those prisoners realize there's an entire army under their feet. Maybe the Eshka who oppose this galactic cleansing can persuade the others.
We should seek out these Eshka with all haste. I think they've been imprisoned long enough.
Белсавис. Но мы сейчас не летим на Белсавис. Я сейчас займусь тем, чем надо было мне заняться очень давно. Пообщаться со всеми дебилами. Потому что у них тоже есть квесты.
I never thought I'd say it, but good riddance to Nar Shaddaa. Nobody on that wretched moon has a speck of imagination. Take my little business. If I wasn't building devices to cheat the casinos, I was being nagged for new weapons.
So being sought out and admired for creating wonders of technology, that meant nothing to you?
You do have a way with words, my dear.
Now, we get to travel in the most darling ship. Although, I can't bear your ship's computer architecture. It's so frumpy. Mind if I give it a little flair?
I don't want you improving my ship without permission. Understand?
Spoil sport.
Now, I'm sure there are more stimulating matters for you to attend to.
Сейчас поднимем уровень просто
Just
за
one
разговор
moment,
с
Jedi.
компаньонами.
Holiday's latest viral safeguards need to upload. Quite a weighty update this week.
Mm-hmm. Someone's been busy. I should give this my full attention. Good night.
Ah, Holiday. You are unique indeed.
You and Holiday clearly care for each other.
My affections are all-encompassing, Jedi. Though Holiday is special, her former owner never appreciated Holiday's potential. That's a Hutt for you.
Holiday's last owner was a Hutt, then?
Glorzo, his name was. He collected rare technology, but he thought Holiday was just a novelty hologram. Imagine.
Ну,
I
так
made
оно
a
и
generous
есть.
offer, but some scavenger had already struck a deal for her. So, Glorzo saw the chance for a little fun.
What happened then?
Glorzo proposed a contest. The scavenger and I would head into the Val asteroid field, hopefully surviving more than 2 minutes. The first to bring back a stone from the Rukabi major asteroid would win dear Holiday.
I hear approaching Rukabi Major is suicidal. There's too much debris around it.
I had the last laugh. Clever piloting is no match for knowing certain navigational algorithms. I got the stone, returned days before the scavenger, and exchanged it for sweet Holiday.
So you heroically rescued Holiday from the grip of a cruel Hutt and won her heart.
Someday it'll make an excellent holonovel. Still, this is all past. And you, my Jedi, have provided a most invigorating change from my usual activities.
Stop trying to sweet-talk me.
A mere slip of the tongue. I'll guard it more carefully in the future. Ah, excellent. We have a mystery. A package was hand-delivered to the ship. No name, aside from mine. No return address. The package contained a letter on flimsiplast, sealed inside a glass capsule. Nothing else.
Maybe the letter has some answers.
The capsule has a marvelously puzzling lock. I've never seen such craftsmanship. Once I get it open and read the letter, hopefully I can assuage my curiosity.
This is so exciting. I wonder who it's from.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone's demanding money.
Few blackmailers are this creative. Trust me. I'll get to work on this lock. If you're right, we'll know soon enough.
Окей. Сейчас я узнаю.
This is absolutely intolerable. I finally get that blasted capsule's lock open and the letter inside? Pure gibberish.
Jedi, you can make this all better, can't you?
Listen to this. AH3 20 SH4. And that's just one line.
The message is probably encrypted.
Yes, that's occurred to me too. But all our deciphering attempts have failed. AH3 3. Ah. This isn't a message, it's a chemical formula. And the letter itself smells strange. I thought it was the capsule, but what if applying the chemical to the letter had some effect?
Don't get carried away. We still don't know who it's from or what they want.
What harm could one little letter do?
Убить весь
Let
корабль.
me make that chemical. I can do it in a snap, and I simply have to know what's on that letter.
Thank you for your inspiration. I have unfortunate news. Do you remember our mystery capsule and the letter?
Да-да.
Holiday made the chemical just as she promised. I thought applying it to the letter was the answer. But when I tried, it completely dissolved. We are left only with vapors.
There must be something else you can try.
That chemical is the answer. I know it. But without another lead... Wait. The capsule the letter came in. I kept it to study the lock. I could apply the chemical to that instead.
Your approach to science is quite unique, Farron.
Holiday, come back online, my dear. We have a new avenue of enquiry. Success! Our mystery capsule has finally yielded its secrets. Converting the chemical to a gas was the ticket. We managed to fill the capsule.
And all these words started glowing on the inside. We found the real message. Isn't that super?
You must be very proud of yourselves.
It gets better.
The message is from the Luminatus Club, a veritable who's who of the galaxy's finest scientific minds. An invitation to join them. The Luminatus Club only accepts the best. The pioneers in their field. All these years in obscurity. And my genius has finally been recognized.
Ну ты ж тупой.
This all seems rather extravagant for a simple invitation.
A test, obviously. The Luminatus Club's final exam, as it were. This means I can enter the club's annual symposium. My creations against those of my fellow scientists. The symposium winner will be the darling of the Luminatus Club. It wouldn't be unreasonable to consider them the greatest scientist in the galaxy.
This invitation is a great honor, but don't let it go to your head.
Overconfidence is for lesser men. I think universal adoration and the symposium's grand prize are worth pursuing. Pardon me, Jedi. I must accept the club's invitation, then start thinking of the finest symposium entry ever.
Ну да, ну да.
Do you have time for a chat with your fellow intellectuals?
We've been trying to think of the absolute perfect entry for the Luminatus Club Symposium.
Nothing we've come up with has quite the spectacular edge I'm looking for. Any ideas?
Holiday's a technological marvel and unique. Why not submit her?
No! What if they wanted to examine her, disassemble her? No, Holiday's out of the question. Still, you're on the right track. I need an unprecedented creation, something no one else could possibly be making. Yes. Perfect! I'll build a Vandrake generator. It was theorized by Dr. Gorman Vandrake centuries ago, but never realized.
Sounds good, as long as this generator has benefits beyond winning a rosette.
Well, theoretically, a Vandrake generator is an impossible machine. So who knows what a working one could do?
Охуеть.
Old Gorman Vandrake never knew about exotech, and he didn't have me to help.
A functioning Vandrake generator would prove a dozen theories, and cement my place in scientific history. Such a project! Sorry, Jedi, I really must get started.
А чё, Сайрус? Пацаны уже в GTA наигрались? Но тебя долго не было.
We've made some progress on the Vandrake generator.
Движения в чате тоже не было уже час.
Difficult, but with Holiday's help, I'm almost ready to progress. I've just hit a minor obstacle. I find myself needing your help, dear Jedi.
What can I do to help?
I find myself in need of inspiration. On Nar Shaddaa, a particular spiced wine was a marvelous tonic. A friend has offered to send me a case, if I get him an audience with the Jedi Council.
Why does he want to speak to the Council?
He's searching for new trade routes, I believe. Now, I have a message for the Council ready for your signature. What do you say?
Don't fall back into bad habits. If you wish, I can teach you a technique to improve your mental discipline.
My bad habits and I have come far together without Jedi navel-gazing. Oh, I'll try it. On the condition that you arrange the audience if it's not a success. How interesting.
Ну как? Мне опять башни попадались. Так что психовик.
The equations are done, and we're about to start building the actual Vandrake generator itself. But we're finding components hard to come by. My suppliers are being ludicrously unreasonable. What's an unpaid bill here or there? If only I could regain my supplier's favor, with, say, a note promising payment will be made, signed by someone trustworthy.
No one's more honorable than Kaizen. Let's ask him.
Jedi, don't be silly. You know who he means.
You have the power to do me an immense kindness with one little signature. I'd be eternally grateful.
Settling your debts will improve your reputation, and your suppliers will be more helpful.
Это
I'll
есть
take every
такое.
credit I possess. Do you want me destitute?
Привет, Сайрус.
If it's really going to cost that much, you'll need time to get the money together.
Such generosity. I promise this is the last time I will intrude upon you. Thank you. I'll have the parts I need in no time.
Ты все еще хочешь говорить?
The Vandrake generator is finally taking shape. We're a step closer to victory at the symposium. Now we begin the most crucial stage, the generator's core. And another Luminatus Club member, Shorjan Chalice, has offered to help with that.
Isn't Shorjan taking part in the symposium too?
Until the symposium itself, we are brothers in science. Besides, whatever his entry is, it can't possibly compete. Shorjan wants to trade some exotech for components I need, but I left my juicier exotech artifacts back at my store. You'll pardon me if I take a brief trip home to make the trade? We shan't be away for long.
This Shorjan is a stranger. I should come with you.
A kind offer, but Shorjan seems harmless. If I can't defend myself in my own store, I have greater problems than being attacked.
Don't you worry, Jedi. No one hurts my Theron while I'm around.
Hopefully Shorjan will have all the components I need. The Vandrake generator's core is crucial to this entire endeavor. It's gratifying to know the security systems at my store are still intact. Shorjan Challa sends his regards, by the way. Charming fellow, wrote his thesis on planetary shielding mechanics.
Was Shorjan willing to trade with you?
Indeed. In fact, we got to talking, and he brought an issue to my attention. Shorjan's components will certainly build the core of the Vandrake generator, but he claimed the stress of its operation will soon burn them out. My Vandrake generator will work, but it will work for a minute at most, before it is destroyed forever.
You have my sympathies.
The Vandrake generator is an impossible machine, Jedi. To make an impossible machine work at all is a scientific marvel. A moment's operation should be enough to win the symposium. But after that... Forgive me, Jedi, I should double-check Shorjan's calculations. There may be something else I've overlooked.
Да. Interesting theories.
Do you, have a moment?
А зачем я еще хожу?
Are you doing all right?
Ha! The rarefied awareness of the female. I just spoke to Maven Wetter, head of the Luminatus Club. The symposium's coming up very soon. He said he's heard rumors about my Vandrake generator. Everyone's very... excited.
You don't sound especially happy.
I've nearly finished the generator, but Shorjan Chalice was right. When I turn it on, its core will be destroyed. That core is irreplaceable. Meaning, I have no way to test the generator before the symposium. Jedi, to be truly accepted by the scientific community's elite, I can't lose when I'm so close.
You're going to win that symposium, and be written about in scientific journals from here to Geonosis.
My dear Jedi, I can always count on your words of wisdom.
Да.
I stand poised on the brink of finally proving my worth. The view is... dizzying. But so is the drop.
Ух, мы, кажется, наговорились.
Darnis hisaknak onas, skuvjertras, korgakeran, zevrenzesek, janor forinda, Minsk, Bawilbeyagososis.
If that's just the claw, I'd hate to encounter the creature it came from.
Rakilhudlex, Sankalis, Ortargorsk, Rad Oras, Tajava, Kurkunskala, Orglex, Rajo Raunor, Do Unskka, Janor Forinda, Zademo, Ragorand, Rakilhudlex, Nas.
Such a rancor wouldn't have gone down easily.
Может быть. Я так и не увидел его кло. И его не показали.
We don't hunt the Sith. We protect innocent people from them, and only kill them when necessary.
Dosk Janga Rasjak, Shiverskorsuk, Zomkalis, Orra, Grelkevskuna, Raktels, Woktraksruk, Belski, Krak.
Говорится, настало время прохладных историй. Ну и, короче, пока у нас тут конкурс прохладных историй, я успею поесть.
Surely the scorekeeper's herald has no need for credits?
Аши, конец Саваторе. Знаешь, мы на него не полетим.
It sounds magnificent indeed. I've heard that vicious Torrentitek hunt in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. You must have something to show for such a hunt besides a scar.
Знаешь, пиздишь. А чё ты очкуешь? Я так 100 раз делал, чё ты?
There's no tremor in the force that I can perceive.
И нахуй ты меня звал на поговорить, если шлешь меня нахуй. Полезный разговор. Неужели ты взрослеешь?
What are you planning?
Бля, ты на Татуин хочешь серьезно?
Tatooine's deserts are vast. There must be thousands of bones out there.
Ну, допустим. Но я еще кушаю, у нас еще есть 2 компаньона, кажется. Привет, Зенив.
Got a good operation here, Jedi. But too many people. Inefficient. Can't watch them all.
Now I have you to be vigilant for me.
Consider it done. Be tough to adjust. Strange to be off Balmora with political power. Peace will be even stranger.
Peace is never an option.
I reorganized the munitions locker between political briefings. More efficient now. We have more orders?
You don't have to be constantly on alert. Take some time to yourself.
Can't relax if things are a mess. Sounds like Greystar talking.
Oh?
Who's Greystar?
Old friend, forget it.
Блять, какие-то с ним быстрые диалоги.
First victory is Balmora's political liaison. Spoke to your diplomat, Alani. Organized a new trade route for Balmora. She wanted a personal favor. Thought credits would look suspicious. Useful to know.
Just how personal is this favor you promised her?
Personal enough. Greystar said a friend is an enemy waiting to happen, and vice versa.
Ну, допустим.
This Greystar may have had something there.
He was leader of the resistance cell I first joined on Balmora. Taught me plenty. Before everything changed. Enough. Got trade routes to organize.
Что же поменялось? Tell me, do you bleed?
There's word from Balmora. People are calling me politician, not terrorist. A good start. But I want the opposition leader's post. To critique Ty Corden, keep him honest.
So how do you plan to become opposition leader?
I want one of Ty's officials to support me. Secretary Varum would do. Ty trusts him. But Varum's rich, stubborn. Hard to persuade.
Ну-ну.
Make your case to Secretary Varum that Ty will need strong opposition.
It won't be enough. Varum's paranoid, terrified of another Imperial attack. He created a militia to guard Ty. Funds it personally. I could tell Varum that Imperials infiltrated his militia, but my people stopped them. With a little evidence, Varum owes me a favor. Easy.
Ебало твою изи.
Such a strategy would have to be handled very carefully.
Can but try. You think like Greystar sometimes.
You seem to think very highly of Greystar.
He was a good man. Almost sharp enough. Greystar was betrayed. Blasted Empire got an operative into our cell. We scattered.
Ну, поспи, Сайрус.
War's over.
Спать-то хорошо.
We lost too much.
Спать надо. Иначе хуй в жопе застрянет.
Secretary Varum came around. Gave his support. One step closer to being opposition leader. System works. But there's another candidate back on Balmora. Nayland Fiskin. He's trouble.
If you could stand up against the Empire, you can handle a political rival.
И что же тебе снилось, Мара?
When Imperials are dealt with, though.
Или это personal, как говорится?
Fiskin struck already. Arrested my followers back home over an operation years ago. Says they set a bomb that killed Imperials and Balmoran soldiers. Those Balmorans were traitors, selling ordnance to the Empire. Planned to destroy a village. My people saved lives.
Your followers should have stopped those traitors peacefully. They were Balmorans too.
Collaborators died.
No.
Greystar authorized the bombing.
Вроде тебе просто говорил, что...
The evidence I need.
Что весьма ожидаемо. Чем ты мог еще ночью заниматься?
Must be copies elsewhere, though.
What happens if these journals are lost?
I'll improvise. No one's clean. Journals might have dirt on Nayland Fiskin, too. Fastest way to neutralize him.
Let me know how the search goes.
I'll keep you
Ну,
apprised.
когда мы с тобой заканчивали Сигуна, ты говорил, что хочешь моды потрогать.
Might have evidence to clear the charges against my men. I found Greystar's journals. Group of Balmoran resistance fighters were on a mission to Nar Shaddaa. Never left. They have copies of the journals.
Greystar probably wanted to
Это
protect
нормальная
his
мода
ideas.
или как всегда?
In case what happened, happened. Plausible. These men lost contact with us. Happens sometimes. They don't know Greystar's gone or anything else. Their leader is Kalen Jays.
Ну, кстати,
One of
Сайрус,
my trainees once.
я, конечно, понимаю, что ты всю гоню хорошо застрял. Но, может быть,
They want to know about Ty Corden.
со временем
And that Darth Lacris is dead.
тебе пора и другие тоталворы поизучать.
Won't be gone long. Pick up a shuttle to Nar Shaddaa, meet Jays, bring the journals back. Simple. Don't get shot while I'm away. Back. Met Kalen Jays. Journals are safe.
Have you had a chance to study them?
Started. But had
Ну,
thinking to do.
Мархаймер недавно
Jays
аллигатор
didn't want to
трогал.
give me the journals. Said
Выглядит
Greystar left standing
непонятно.
orders. If he was killed or captured, the journals should be destroyed. And Greystar told Jays not to give the journals to me. Ever. For any reason.
That might have been a ruse to keep the journals for himself.
Didn't work. Shot him in the foot. Got the journals anyway. Started reading on the way back. Greystar had plenty to say. He wrote in shorthand, tough to decipher. But there's enough evidence to release my men. Nayland Fiskin's charges fell apart. Need to go on the attack now, before Fiskin's campaign recovers.
What are you planning?
Journals have some intel on Fiskin, too. Hints he
Пойду
took a
тарелки
bribe from an
занесу.
Imperial prisoner. Revealing it would hit him hard.
Attacking a man's reputation often has consequences for your own.
I know what I'm doing. No idea why Greystar didn't want me reading his journals. They're strange. So much history. Talks about people I knew. Like they're still... Back to work.
Че, он еще хочет говорить? Коп есть, а у меня 3 Кингдомса нет, Сайрус. Так что... Вы да, я тебе его подарил, себе не покупал. Если это тот, который я тебе подарил. Я вроде бы его дарил.
I suppose it never hurts to be meticulous.
Блядь, у тебя же скоро днюха. Надо, блядь, посмотреть твой список желаемого.
You're all right.
Спросить, что тебя интересует. Сейчас попизжу со всеми компаньонами.
Sub-zero wind in our ears. Thank you. Not just for saving my guys. You got me out of Hoth. You have no idea how much I was starting to hate that planet.
There'll be plenty of opportunities for you to repay the favor.
That I will. Count on it. You know, I missed the rest of the unit already. Even Kree. But they're going home, and that's the important thing. They've earned it.
Вот и чистый целый один уровень за разговоры с компаньонами.
Your friend Kaizen is something else. He was asking how many kills I've made?
In Trandoshan society, an individual's status is determined by hunting.
Oh. Wonder what your status is if you say, I don't keep count. He's odd company for a Jedi Master. I've been posted all over, but I haven't met many Trandoshans. Or Jedi. I always think of Jedi Masters as being stationed on Tython, and being... well, you're more hands-on than I expected.
The Force can't dig a garden or build a city's defenses. Sometimes you must get your hands dirty.
I hear that. At least your missions aren't as hair-raising as mine were. It's been years since I slept through the night without some crisis coming up. Trandoshans, Jedi, it's all good. I'm glad to be here.
Допустим.
You know, I did some numbers. This could wind up being the longest assignment I've had in 3 years. Scary how time flies when your mind's on other things.
If you're distracted from your duties, Lieutenant, I trust you'll remedy the situation.
Roger that.
Я ни с тем, ни со вторым не собираюсь флиртовать, они меня не интересуют. Я бы с Надей пофлиртовал бы.
One of my guys from Hoth got a promotion. Private Lavick made it to specialist.
Regrettably, there was little time on Hoth for introductions.
He was one of our runners, a Twi'lek. Good guy. He's gone to Ord Mantell for training. I was there right after my transfer from... Felucia? No, Dantooine. Ord Mantell. That posting was lousy.
I imagine it seems rather trivial since facing Captain Valon.
Hoth was a bad mission in good company. This was the other way around. I was in a unit scattering a separatist training camp, setting noise charges, ambushes, that sort of thing. But Lieutenant Jorgen had seniority, and he let me know it. Snap inspections, status reports. Every day he was up in arms about something.
Вы ничего не видели.
Discipline is the shield of both a soldier and a Jedi.
I guess that's true. Maybe I'm being too hard on Jorgen. He was a good soldier. He's probably a general by now. We did the job and didn't lose a single man. Jorgen got a commendation. I got transferred to Sirocco, then to Duro, then Hoth.
If you shared responsibility with Jorgen, you should have been recognized for your achievement.
Thanks, but I don't get commendations. I get a well done written on the back of my transfer orders. I hope specialist
Итак, смотрим на
appreciates what he's
Сайруса.
got.
Блин, никто не знает, когда летняя распродажа начинается. Вдруг чё? Нет никакой инфы. Спасибо, Мара. Ну, по сливам, да, через 2 дня. А по грушам? Ну, тогда подожду пару дней. Сайрус, зачем у тебя в списке желаемого код Вейн, Монкас?
Okay.
Total War Warhammer 2. Скурим. Блин, вот мне интересно, если даже у тебя когда-то появится Скурим, а он сейчас на нормальной скидке, ты его пройдешь, блядь, до конца или нет? Эх, сори, не токсик.
Never say no to help. Stay focused.
Сайрус поставит 1500 модов и потом будет. Блять, сколько у Сайруса тахоты, конечно. Хотя вполне ожидаемо. Каппа. Ну, короче, подождем пару дней, потом посмотрим. Йосейдин. А! Меня заметили. Фантастик Данмаку фестиваль пар 2, блять! Вы говноеды, а не роботы. Spice and Wolfware? Это что вообще такое? Ну, по названию, конечно, можно догадаться, но my fucking what? Будешь за холу бегать, да? И продавать всякое говно. Я уже понял, что я почти полностью забыл сюжет. Волка со спайсами. Ну, короче, понятно. Можно, если будут хорошие скидочки, купить пару тахоты и рома, и Сайрус будет временно доволен.
Not even the score.
Как раз мой заработанный косариками перевод и уйдет. И чё, ты доволен теперь, да?
Kaizen and I have come to honor his father's remains. May we have some privacy?
Это я.
Self-confidence isn't bad, but overconfidence will get you killed. Indeed. If you want the glory of a hunt, you must earn it.
Какие интересные диалоги. Привет, говно. Блин, там в русский в регистрейшн офисе какой-то пацан хочет Дарк Мессаю учить. Пинайте его ногами, не пускайте нахуй. Блять, Вайт его уже пустил. Он же ж по-любому от этого, блять, от лукавого. Ну, имеется в виду. От догмица. Забаньте. Козлова. Можно возвращаться на корабль и опять пиздеть с компаньонами. That's the fun. Эх, а вообще, что в Даке, что в Догмице, что-то все этих новичках, я вижу себя в плане спидранов. Спидранят все изучают, хотят сделать свой мини-спидран-марафон. А потом будет все как всегда. Они сгорят. Потому что такова человеческая натура. Сейдер Кингс. Что это вообще?
Lek needs guidance from a more experienced hunter, like you.
Ну лучше б 3 сентября выходил.
If pursuing this Shiko Yagu doesn't interfere with your service to me, do as you wish.
Sasek, autor of this project. Natassi, Wodor Dikcha, Morta Vrapsa, Gretas. Dornor Basrum, the Endekrusk, Zankalis, Morta Vrapsak.
Pardon my asking, but are you feeling all right?
Drukides, Doram Oras, Misadi Mohargas, Bakavas, Sasek, author of this project.
Let's take your mind off it. Explain this rite of passage a little more.
Lohasamar Klix Tulama, Morta Vrapsak, Doskas Gores, Shiver Skors, Dosk Tanga Rasjak, Shiver Skors.
Россию. Лучше бы Украину сделал, захватил бы весь мир.
In turbulent times, the first changes are often cultural. Maybe your people's customs are evolving. Such medicine would certainly induce a molt, along with vomiting, fever, and burning pain in the sinuses. I could make you a medicine from our supplies that will induce molting without any side effects.
Выпей я...
Drink this in some hot water. You'll start molting by tomorrow.
А парадокс-то что выпускали? Пожалуйста, я плохо помню взаимосвязь.
That's what friends are for, Kaizen.
А, ну, значит, они для меня.
What's the rationale behind
Тогда это не мои ребята. Сегодня же воскресенье, да? Stellaris вроде бы ВК когда-то стримил.
Does this mean your Shikoyagu is over?
Ну, типа, мне такие не нравятся штуки.
So the person you were nourishes the person you're becoming. Did Lex say what sort of hunt this would be? I suppose we can go, but if you feel any worse, let me know.
Travel to Alderaan. Боже, пацан. Ты явно не шаришь в развлечениях. Все остальные персонажи с мной поговорили, а ты от меня что-то хочешь и хочешь. Короче говоря, да, есть некоторые игры в жизни, которые я не хотел бы никогда трогать. О, еще и звуки есть. Нихуя себе он дерзкий.
I take it this was all part of some plan. So you made Lek lure us here, thinking you could add Kaizen to your body count?
Ай, блядь, куда ты вылез?
I have no wish to fight you, but if you attack Kaizen, I will retaliate.
О, у меня новый спелл наконец-то есть.
You used information your enemy didn't have. A powerful weapon. Good work.
Спасибо.
A Trandoshan working with a Wookiee? That's unprecedented. Vened must have had a pressing reason to sell his own people.
Все, напизделись. А, блять, мне ж корабль тут стоит, хули телепортироваться хочу. Не. Ну блин, если там так дохуя, то ожидаемо. Так, все, этот наговорился? Нет, не наговорился. Привет, Дэнни, но у меня нет дня рождения. Папа. Ну, допустим. Соболезную всем родившимся. Страдайте подольше, как говорится.
We only know Venab's name and what he's
Да.
done. That's not enough.
Это оно и есть.
What debt does she owe?
Него никогда не будет. Окей, Мара. МГС. По линии. Я когда закончу со свитером на сегодня, то захвощу. Ну блин, ей хочет компетитив. Какие, которые 3? Типа, ты понимаешь, некоторые вещи лучше не делать, чем делать. В этом есть моя глубокая логика. Потому что если сделают хуёво, все будет еще хуже. Потому что старые игры молодняк вряд ли будет играть. А если новые игры кажутся дерьмом, то и все будет в говне. Поэтому я наконец закончил разговаривать с компаньонами, я сейчас пойду пасу, и нас ждет Белсавис.